Hello there, John the Bearded Vampire here. You all know who I am. We're good friends now, I think. Um, it's my fortnightly catch up. Um, yeah, so a few things have gone off this week. Been a bit of a crazy one. Not so much for me. Things like things in general, kind of the government thing with lockdowns and so on. For me, it's affected me more than I thought I would. It's this combined with SAD that I suffer from has been that I'm spending most of my time in bed. I just don't want to get out of bed. It is such a struggle at the moment, which means I'm spending about 20 odd hours a day and night kind of thing in bed. For example, week one, I spent all day in bed. It says on here on my screen, it says week one, Monday, spent all day in bed. I think it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock when I got out of bed. I'd had something to eat for tea or supper or whatever you want to call it. Dinner, tea, supper, whatever you want to call it. Took my meds and then went back to bed again. Tuesday I was up early, but I ended up going back to bed. I think I was up in the night, so it kind of progressed that I stayed up in the morning kind of thing. But I went back to bed again. Wednesday I spent all day in bed, and that was a PJ day eventually. I turned into just like a normal PJ day. Thursday the shopping came. We always order a 4-pack of lemonade. Just basic, cheap, Sainsbury's, own brand lemonade. The diet lemonade, it's normally about £2 for 4 bottles. I didn't have any in stock. So what did they do? Did they send 4 bottles, 4 loose bottles? No, they didn't. They only sent 1. Which was... it made me and Mum laugh. We were like, what the hell? You thought it sent like 2 or 3 bottles to replace it. It's about 65 to 75p a bottle. So you'd thought they'd have spent kind of the equivalent money replacing it or something. But no, they didn't. They just sent 1 bottle. Luckily, we had quite a bit left over from the previous week anyway, so it all worked out in the end anyway. Friday I got up late again. It was another PJ day. I chatted with my mates in Twitch. Marcus Peachy, Mr. Peachy UK, it was his kind of Twitch day. So we all kind of chatted in there. Get to chat with his fiance and so on. Saturday was a good day. Saturday was a really awesome day. I'd been up for quite a bit of the day. Oh, that's Coke, by the way. I'd been up kind of reasonably early. Played a bit of Need for Speed Underground on my emulator because I'd spent early hours of Saturday playing about with the PS2 emulator and got it sort of working. At least working to a degree that you can play it. The music and audio is still a little bit sluggish. Not quite sure how to fix that. But the gameplay plays reasonably fine. There's a little bit of lag, but it's not enough to kind of distract from the game. So I enjoy playing that for a couple of hours. I kind of watched a bit of YouTube videos in the night and learnt about a new Stream Deck. If you don't know what Stream Deck is, it's kind of from Elgato. and you can control your OBS and PC using different buttons on the Stream Deck. They are really expensive. They are like £200, £300, £400 each, possibly even more for the bigger ones. So quite a lot of companies are bringing out their own kind of versions of it. Some still as a physical device. Others, quite a lot of the others, are doing it as an app for your phone or tablet. And I learned about one called Touch Portal, which is like you set it up on your PC and you can sync it with your phone, and then your phone will kind of control all your OBS and stuff to record stuff and everything, to switch between scenes and transitions. And it works on Twitch, it works on OBS, it works on basic Windows programs. You can launch a browser with it, you can do all sorts of stuff with it. It's a really cool piece of little gadget. But at the moment I'm only using the free version, which only allows you to have 2 pages worth of buttons. And because it's only on my phone at the moment, I've only got 8 buttons per page. So I've only got like 16 buttons, and I need way more than that to control everything that I need to control. So you have to buy the Pro version. But it's really cheap for a lifetime subscription. To buy the program for life, you're only looking at I think it's $12.99, $12.99, or whatever you want to say, like $13 kind of things, which would be about a tenner in English money. So it's kind of really good value. So I'm going to wait until in the new year, when I've got a bit of spare cash going, I'm going to get that. Then hopefully I can start using that. I'm gonna get a tablet, because I don't really want to keep using my phone. It's all done Wi-Fi, like through your wireless network. But I say I've only got like a 4x2 in the buttons, and I want to be able to do like a 4x4 or 4x3 grid over several pages. And the phone won't accept that, because of it being like obviously a small screen compared to a tablet. So yeah, I spent Saturday learning the ins and outs of that. Sunday was a chill day. I spent more time learning about and setting up this touch portal. Literally, Saturday and Sunday was literally all about gaming and playing with gadgets and learning new programs and doing stuff. It was a really productive weekend. It's one of the first ones I've had in such a long time, and it felt really great. Week 2, Monday it says was a PJ day. I didn't get up till gone 4. Nothing much happened after that. I put note much happened after that as in O-N-O-W-T, nout, as in note, nout. Because I'm a commoner and it's where I'm from, we kind of speak like that. Tuesday, I went to the cash point to get Mum some money out, ready for the bills to be paid, because we're still doing bills in the shop and not online, which is annoying me. Wednesday, it was my payday, so it was Black Friday this week, or like last weekend just gone. The Humble Bundle price, where I get quite a lot of my games from, had a load of decent games going cheap. So I bought, I think it was about 20 games, because you can only have 20 games in your basket at a time. So I bought 20 games for about £40. Pardon me. I ordered some more Juice Plus plan stuff. I've just done a vlog talking about it, so go check that out. I'll either leave a link in the description or I will put it up in the box, kind of there. I don't know. I don't know if the Ko-fi thing's in the way, so I might not do that. I might put it down here instead, or down there. I don't know. I'll probably leave it in the end screens. That playlist. Thursday shopping came, and again, for the second week in a row, we only had one bottle of lemonade instead of a 4-pack. Not entirely sure why, and whether they're struggling to get in the 4-packs, but again, as I said, why not send 4 loose? But no, it was like I got up early, ready for the shopping. Shopping came. Well, Mum actually woke me up to say shopping's here. So I ran down in my pyjamas, did the shopping, put it away, and then I went back up to bed. And then I came back down about 3:30ish. Friday, I was up all day from about 9:30, chatted with my friends and stuff on Twitch in the evening. When I went to bed early because I'd been up all day. I think it was about 7:15 when I went to bed. So today I was up early again, about 9, half 9. Bought another bunch of games because I had a bit more spare money. I bought my mum her first Christmas present, and she's bought me my first 2. She didn't know this because I'd ordered them. She's just got to give me the money back for it now. Nothing special, just some boxes and some socks. Just standard, typical Christmas present ideas. Purely because I need them, basically. If I didn't need them, I wouldn't have ordered them. So yeah, that was 2 weeks worth of information about what's been going on. Obviously, we've been watching Pointless. Week 1, Mum beat me overall. She won Monday, I won Tuesday, she won Wednesday, it was a draw. Thursday, I won Friday, she won Saturday, so she won, just edged it. It was like 3-2 in a draw kind of thing over the 6 days because it was on Saturday. Otherwise it would have just been a standard draw. And ignore that little bit up there. This little bit here, look. This little bit here, look. This bit here. I've kind of been playing. I've been playing about with my OBS. Learned a few new things I can do with it. And things have gone a little bit crazy because this is the first time I've really recorded anything since I've actually set it up. And I need to fine tune it again. But yeah, that was week 1. Week 2, I absolutely thrashed Mum. I won Monday, which was a rarity. One of the rare times I win on a Monday. We drew on Tuesday. I say we drew. We had a round come up and she said, oh, that'll be on that list. It was like an anagrams thing. She was like, oh, that'll be there. It was, and I got what the anagram was before she noticed it. So technically, she deserved the point because she'd said that was going to be an answer, and I deserved the point because I actually discovered where it was on the board. So that was how we agreed it was going to be a draw, because other than that, we didn't do very well at all that day. But yeah, I then went on to win Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it was like 5-0 in a draw. So that is a bit of a thrashing. Music-wise, I've been listening to... What have I been listening to this week? I've been listening to all sorts this week. I've been listening to Static X, because I've put on some music onto my phone. Most of their albums have now on my phone, so I've been listening to Static X. Wisconsin Death Trip, Machine, and Shadow Zone. I've been listening to a bit of Crowd of Filth, been listening to a bit of Brioni Faith, been listening to some Aint Ahead YouTube videos, their mixed channel, been listening to some of those. Been listening to a bit of Three Teeth. I've been listening to... What else have I been listening to? I think that's it. That's all I've been listening to. And obviously that's been quite a lot of listening to those. So yeah, it's been a fairly standard week, with the kind of everything else going on. Obviously we've had the news on about the COVID, about lockdowns, and how we're going to be in tiers again from December. My town is going to be in tier 3, as most towns are, from what I've discovered, or at least what I can figure out from this tier system. Most towns are in tier 3, a couple are in tier 2, and hardly anyone is in tier 1. Which basically makes the kind of point of why bother doing the tier system if it's not going to be more evenly spread. If you're going to put everyone in tier 3, the high tier, why not just keep us in lockdown as a permanent thing? I personally think we're coming out of lockdown way too early, because we this happened last time. We were in lockdown. We came out before we'd got rid of the virus, and then it came back. So we went into lockdown again. Went into the tier system, which didn't work, which meant we had to go into lockdown. And now we've only been locked down for about a month. And then we're going to come out to a tier system again. I think we're coming out of that too soon, before the virus has really gone, which I personally think is going to lead to a third wave. We're not getting rid of the virus in the lockdowns enough to warrant coming out of lockdown, if that makes sense. It's a bit... It's like if you got chickenpox or measles, there's an incubation period where you're not allowed to go out because you're contagious and so on. It's like we're ignoring that. It's like, we've got this virus going around, it's contagious, and we're just ignoring when it's contagious and just going out anyway. Even when we are in lockdown, people just blatantly ignore it and go out and do their own stuff anyway. I could name names. My mum, if she watches this, she will know who I'm talking about. But basically, there are people that are on my road who have relatives just not that far away, and they will go and see them. Granted, it's only through the window, but the fact remains that they are still leaving their house to go to be social when we're not supposed to be. We're supposed to be in a lockdown where you don't go out for anything other than food, bills, medical. People can't help themselves. It's like the moment we get out of lockdown, people will go out, they will drink, they will party. The time before we go into lockdown, they will go, one last night of freedom, let's go out and get drunk. And it's so annoying. Can't people kind of just control themselves? And this isn't coming from someone who doesn't drink, this is just coming from someone who is kind of observing the human race and its patterns. Even if I was to drink, I still wouldn't go out and party just because I could. It's... You got to think of the bigger picture, and people just aren't thinking of that yet. Anyway, I think I've waffled enough about lockdowns and so on. So I'm going to leave it here because it wasn't really a lockdown kind of thing. It was my fortnightly updates, which turned into a bit of a lockdown thing, which, it's all a bit weird. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, leave a comment, like, thumbs up, share, blah 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 blah. It does mean a lot to me that you do these things. And if you do it, but I really do appreciate it when you do. I'll see you all very soon, I think. Bye.